Welcome to today's presentation, the largest wealth opportunities potentially of our lifetimes. And in this presentation, I'm going to show you how it's possible to turn $1,000 into as much as $13,210, $32,283, or even as much as $271,445 as a complete beginner without being technical, without having any investing experience, simply by being early to a brand new asset class that is on the verge of taking off. This is literally the biggest opportunity to get set up for life rich without working hard, without having very much intelligence, or even without putting in much effort at all. It's more important now than ever before. But there isn't a lot of time left to act. The train is leaving the station for this opportunity. And if you don't act on this information quickly, even in a month from now, it may already be too late. The chance of becoming wealthy in the 2020s has become exponentially harder. Businesses are going under and filing for bankruptcy at a record rate. People are being laid off by the tens of thousands almost on a daily basis. Millions of people are at risk of being evicted from their homes. Governments and central banks are printing money like never before. This is something that's reducing your purchasing power at an alarming rate. What can you do about it? How can you create financial stability and freedom for yourself and your family? How can you not only preserve the wealth that you still have, but increase it? So like I said, today I will show you how a small bet of only $1,000 in a tiny new asset class could turn into as much as $13,210, $32,283, or even as much as $271,445. I'm going to show you how just a 5% bet of your net worth has the potential to quadruple your entire net worth. And just imagine right now, what would an extra $13,000 do for you? Or an extra $32,000, or an extra $271,000, or an extra $500,000? Would it allow you to purchase your dream car, pay off the debt on your house, buy your dream house, take your family and friends on a vacation, pay off your student debt, and allow you to achieve whatever it is that you want to reach your goals? And imagine if all of that just came from a simple investment of as little as $1,000. And you don't have to start with $1,000. You can start with even less. Does this sound too good to be true? Well, I thought so too at first. But think about it. People who get really rich often don't have a normal 9-to-5 job. In fact, they never have one. They either start a business or they make smart investments. And making a smart investment does not require being a genius. All it takes is getting information about a huge opportunity early and acting on it. Imagine if you got in early on one of these companies, and by now everyone knows what they are: Amazon, Facebook, Netflix, Apple, Uber, Google. Now, several years ago, these companies were tiny and unheard of, operating in new industries that nobody would think would be as big as they were. But if all you did was figure out about the opportunity early, invest in these companies, and sit on it, you could have been filthy rich. And getting in incredibly early could be incredibly lucrative. Here's a screenshot. So after spending a mere 12 days with Wozniak and Jobs, Wayne had taken his name off the contract and sold his shares back to his co-founders of Apple for $800. Wayne's decision to leave the startup cost him big. A 10% stake in Apple would be worth more than $95 billion. Here's another screenshot of someone who put money into Tesla early and sold it in 2011 for $11,000, but it would have been worth $98 million if he had kept it. Now, this is just to show you that if you get a potential lucrative opportunity of an industry that could absolutely blow up in future and become huge, and you just sit on that investment, a small investment can be worth millions of dollars in the future. The purpose of this presentation is to show you a brand new asset class that is still in the very early stages before it blows up. I want to show you the tools and resources you need to be able to act on this and potentially reap enormous rewards. And I want to explain to you at the end how to join my private community, get access to my own personal buy and sell movements, and give yourself the very best possible chance of success with this new asset class. Let me prove to you that this is real. The new asset class I'm talking about is known as cryptocurrencies, also referred to as digital assets. We're on the cusp of this going from around about a $400 billion market cap as I'm recording this to being trillions or even tens of trillions of dollars. Banks, publicly listed companies, hedge funds, and billionaires have been waiting for years to get in on the action. And it's starting to happen, so there isn't a lot of time left to act. Very recently, PayPal announced that they are going to be offering cryptocurrency services to all of their customers. This is absolutely enormous. You can see over there on the right, PayPal currently has 325 million active users. At this point in time, there's only about 50 million people who have cryptocurrency. PayPal, with this announcement, is going to be able to bring cryptocurrency to 325 million people. Can you imagine what that is going to do to the market? This is huge. And it's not just PayPal. Publicly listed companies are buying Bitcoin like there is no tomorrow. The Nasdaq listed MicroStrategy increased their Bitcoin holdings to $425 million after their second purchase. So they've purchased $425 million. JP Morgan calls Square's $50 million Bitcoin investment a strong vote of confidence for cryptocurrency. There's a UK listed firm that is putting 10% of their cash reserves into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. This is absolutely huge. Publicly listed companies are starting to buy up tens of millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, and this has literally just started, and it's not going to be long before more and more people are going to start buying it up and drive that price to insane new high levels that we have never seen before. This has literally just started, so there is not a lot of time left. This is a signal to the world, to all other companies, to CEOs, to hedge fund managers, that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies is legitimate, it is the future, and people are starting to put their funds in there at enormous rates, which means that there isn't a lot of time left before the price goes a lot higher. You can see over here, Fidelity, one of the largest wealth management firms in the world, they created Fidelity Digital Assets, an institutional solution for a new asset class. Very recently, US banks can now hold crypto for you, says a federal regulator. So national banks and federal savings associations can legally provide crypto custody services for customers. That is huge. Goldman Sachs says cryptocurrency possible collaboration with JP Morgan and Facebook. You can see here, this is huge, and this is moving in one direction, and that is forward towards mainstream adoption. Like I said, there is not a lot of time left before enough people catch on and before this goes way, way higher, and the opportunity to get involved with cryptocurrencies and be able to ride that wave and make enormous potential profits disappears. Here's another screenshot of publicly traded companies and private companies that are buying Bitcoin. You can see their holdings. So MicroStrategy, 38,250 Bitcoin. Galaxy Digital Holding owns 16,000 Bitcoin. The basis price is $134 million. Square, Hut Mining, Voyager Digital. You can see more and more companies are starting to buy Bitcoin. And the thing with Bitcoin is there is only 21 million Bitcoin that there will ever be in this world. So when companies are buying up hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of Bitcoin at a time, there's not going to be enough left for everyone, which means that the price has the potential to go absolutely sky high because there's so much demand and there is not enough supply available. Now, you've probably heard about Bitcoin by now, but there are literally thousands of other cryptocurrencies that are generating shockingly big returns, even bigger than Bitcoin, much bigger than Bitcoin, sometimes on a monthly or a weekly basis. Here's an example of a cryptocurrency that returned 461% in 127 days. Here's another example, 1,091% in 156 days, 621% in 18 days, 1,321% in 43 days. This is constantly happening in the cryptocurrency world. 3,228% in 161 days. 27,144% in 375 days. I can show you hundreds more examples of this happening on a regular basis, and there's new opportunities almost on a daily basis. This is what I do for the members of my program Intelligent Cryptocurrency. My team and I research the markets for hours every single day looking for those opportunities, and we share that information with our members in a monthly newsletter and in our private chat groups. And just to show you what the members are saying, Glenn says, without even trading yet, I can already tell this is the best investment I've made so far. Marianne says his insights and guidance have helped me gain enormous profits. Nipun said how he's giving most of us massive profits in the recent run-up. Now, I'm not going to tell you about this just yet. If you stick around until the end, I will tell you more about my program and how you can potentially join it. So before we continue the presentation, I want to give you a 5-minute Bitcoin crash course to get you up to speed on what exactly Bitcoin is, why it has value, how it works, and what all these other cryptocurrencies are and why they have so much potential. So without further ado, let's get straight into that. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency invented in 2008 by an unknown person or group of people using the name Satoshi Nakamoto. It was launched in 2009 as open source software, basically meaning anyone can view and have access to the code of the Bitcoin network. It is a decentralized digital currency. What this means, it's spread out through computers all around the world. There is no single entity that controls Bitcoin. Bitcoin does not have a CEO, it does not have a head office, okay, it is decentralized and anonymous. And basically it is peer-to-peer cash. So that means it's created as digital money. So that means I can send money to anyone, anywhere in the world through the Bitcoin network. Okay, transactions are verified by nodes through cryptography and recorded in a publicly distributed ledger. So to sum that up, Bitcoin is a giant computer network all around the world. It is anonymous, there's no one that owns it. And I can send Bitcoin to anyone, anywhere in the world, at any time, 24/7, 365, whether it's $10 or $1 million or $1 billion. It can arrive there almost instantly, within a matter of minutes, and virtually for free. And nobody can stop it. That is what's so powerful. Banks can't stop it, governments can't stop it. It is probably the biggest technological innovation of our generation, if not our entire lifetime. So why does Bitcoin have value? And the easiest way to illustrate this is, you can see this picture over here. So fiat currency, US dollars, euros, pounds, yen, all the money that we have been using is inflationary, meaning it's been losing its value over time. You know this because prices have gone up over the last years, the last decades. You've witnessed this. So you can see over here the example, $20 in 1929 would buy you a full cart of groceries, and today it buys you almost nothing. Whereas one Bitcoin in 2012 bought you almost nothing. As the years go by, it buys you more and more and more. And you can see in 2017 it could have bought a car, 2018 could have bought a house, and as it goes on, it becomes more and more. And this is because Bitcoin is deflationary. There is a hard cap on the amount of Bitcoin that will ever be created, and that is 21 million Bitcoin. Don't ask me why, that is just what has been decided in the code. It can't be changed. All the computers in the Bitcoin network enforce this, and there can never ever be more than 21 million. Unlike fiat currencies, where central banks and governments can just print as much as they want without telling anyone, without anyone even knowing how much currency is in circulation. That's why it gets worth less and less and less, because it's not scarce. Bitcoin is scarce, and the bigger the network gets and the bigger the demand is, the higher the price of Bitcoin goes. Also, Bitcoin is unconfiscatable. You can have full control over your Bitcoin, and nobody can take that away from you. There's no bank that can stop it, no third party, no government, nobody. You have full control over your Bitcoin, and you can send it to anyone, anywhere in the world, whenever you want. And there's real value in that, because everything else can be confiscated. Fiat currencies can be confiscated. Stocks can be confiscated. Property can be confiscated, right? But Bitcoin, you can literally memorize the password to your Bitcoin, potentially have millions of dollars of Bitcoin, memorized in your head. There's no physical asset to it at all. It's all digital and you can memorize. And that gives it so much potential value. It's crazy. If things continue to go down this road that it is, and political situations and economic situations get worse and worse and worse, as we've been seeing, there's going to be real value in being able to own your property that nobody can confiscate. What do you think billionaires and millionaires are going to do if they're starting to worry about their assets? How much money is going to flow into Bitcoin just because of that? Because someone wants to control their funds. It's also global. Like I said, it can be transferred anywhere around the world. This is a global computer network, and it has all the properties of sound money. So basically, for something to be considered as money, there need to be properties like it needs to be fungible, meaning 1 unit is equal to 1 unit. It needs to be divisible, like easily to divide into smaller denominations. You need to be able to transport it. It needs to be durable, and so on and so forth. And Bitcoin has all those properties. You can transport it easily. You can divide it into super small units known as Satoshis. And all of these things make for an enormous potential value of Bitcoin, especially due to the scarcity and the unconfiscatable nature of it. There are more than 21 million millionaires in the United States alone. Okay, so just if all the millionaires in the United States want to buy one Bitcoin, there's basically not enough available. Now, moving on to mining, some people say like, well, Bitcoin, it's just this digital thing. It doesn't have value. It is actually based on real world consumption. So the Bitcoin network runs on computers all around the world. And how the Bitcoin network works is that it rewards people who support the network with their computing power. So if someone decides to put in their computer to be able to support the Bitcoin network, then the Bitcoin network pays out rewards every 10 minutes in Bitcoin. So this is known as mining, and there are miners all around the world who are providing computing power to the Bitcoin network, which is right now the largest computer network in the world, making it the most secure. Now, in return for these miners using their computer hardware and their time and their facilities and real-world electricity usage, they get rewarded in Bitcoin. So at this point in time, it actually takes several $1,000s to be able to create one new Bitcoin. And this system is referred to as Bitcoin mining. Now, you might have heard the word blockchain. Bitcoin is actually built on blockchain technology. And what this basically means is a blockchain is a growing list of records that are called blocks, which are all linked together using cryptography. That's why it's called a blockchain. It is literally a chain of blocks. And each block basically contains a cryptographic hash of the previous block, a timestamp, and transaction data. This is how all the information is kept together within the blockchain. So by design, a blockchain is resistant to modification of the data. And that's also what makes it really valuable, is it can't be edited after the fact. All the information is on the blockchain. It stays there forever. It's publicly visible. And it is an open distributed ledger that can record these transactions between two parties. And it is verifiable in a permanent way. So once the transaction is done, there's nobody that can change it after the fact and commit fraud with Bitcoin. That's what makes it so powerful. So that is Bitcoin and that is blockchain. But what are all these cryptocurrencies? Because Bitcoin is the original cryptocurrency. Okay, it was the first one that came out and it has the most market share. It's the most well known. It has the largest amount of funds and market cap. But there are literally thousands of other cryptocurrencies that are looking to solve different problems that can be traded on exchanges today. And cryptocurrencies, they're just built on blockchain technology. So not all of them are trying to do what Bitcoin does. Bitcoin is specifically designed to be peer-to-peer digital money. But other cryptocurrencies, like for example Ethereum, is more like the operating system of your computer where other projects can build on top of. Okay, and then you have all these different cryptocurrencies that have different purposes and different problems that they're trying to solve. And these cryptocurrencies have a value that can be traded on different exchanges. Cryptocurrencies are an enormous opportunity. They're an asymmetric bet. So what this means is that the loss is capped to what you put in, right? So whatever you put in, when you put in $100 or $1,000 or $5,000, whatever you put in, the maximum you can lose is what you put in. But the upside potential is enormous. So you can lose 100% of what you put in, but you could potentially make 27,000% to the upside, and perhaps even more. There have been examples where that has even been more than 27,000%. So just to put that into perspective, if you put in $1,000, you can lose 1,000, but the upside is potentially as much as $270,000 from a single $1,000 bet. And this is what investors love because it's asymmetric. So you know your calculated risk is to the downside, but unlike the stock market that increases on average 7% per year, but this has the potential to increase enormous amounts, unlike anything that you'll ever see anywhere. So let me show you how, if you were to bet 5% of your net worth, you could potentially end up quadrupling your entire net worth. So let's just say, for example purposes, you have $20,000. Then 5% would be $1,000. If crypto goes up by 8,000%, then $1,000 becomes $80,000 and you have 4x'd your net worth. Now, 8,000% seems like an enormous amount, but as I've shown you, this happens in the cryptocurrency space and it happens quite regularly. It's been happening in the past and it is still happening to this very day because we are on the cusp of this becoming much, much bigger. But if you wait too long, these kind of gains are not going to be available anymore. This is only because the market cap is so small that small amounts, relatively small, millions, tens of millions, can move the cryptocurrency prices by this much and get these returns. So the only way to get this is by being early, which is still right now. If you wait another 6 months or another year, this might not be possible anymore. And naturally, these calculations apply to any amount. So let's say you have $100,000 as a net worth, you put in 5%, which is $5,000. Crypto goes up by 8,000%, $5,000 becomes $400,000, and you have 4x'd your net worth. You have quadrupled it. And the reason why experts recommend 5% or less of your net worth is that if cryptocurrencies go to zero or they drop by 50%, the amount of your net worth that you're being drawn down or that you could potentially lose is not something that jeopardizes your lifestyle or your retirement or anything else. If you have a well-diversified portfolio, other assets and other investments should make up for any loss of 5% of your overall net worth. So the worst case is you have a bad year, you lose that 5%, your other investments make up for it. The best case is, crypto goes up by 8,000 or 10 or 20,000%, and that $5,000 or that 5% that you invested quadruples your entire net worth. It's a very, very lucrative upside potential with a very known and limited downside potential. So if you stick with me until the end of this presentation, what I'm going to do with you is I'm going to share 3 of my favorite cryptocurrency coins, which I am personally betting on, that I think could have a huge ROI in 2021. So just stick around, watch this presentation until the end, and I will share that with you absolutely free. Now, let me show you why this opportunity is right now and why the potential to make enormous rewards is so significant at this point in time. Now, Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market as a whole tends to behave in 4-year cycles. This is because the supply of Bitcoin, the new Bitcoin that gets produced every single day, gets cut in half every 4 years going forward. The rest of the cryptocurrency market largely follows Bitcoin. So what Bitcoin does, the crypto markets do. Now, we have had 3 of these halving cycles already. The first one was in 2012. And you can see I've broken this down for you here. So the Bitcoin halving date, 28 November 2012. It went from $12.74 to a peak of the cycle at $1,163. So this gave it a cycle gain of 9,128%, meaning if you had just bought Bitcoin on 28 November 2012, at the peak of that 4-year cycle, it would have 91x'd in value. Then, 4 years later, the 2016 cycle, we had the second Bitcoin halving on 9 July 2016. The price on that date was $663, and the peak happened 17 December 2017, 526 days later. The peak of the cycle was 19,666, and the cycle gain this time was 2,961%, meaning that if you just bought Bitcoin on 9 July 2016, at the peak of that cycle, it could have 29x. So you put in $1,000 into Bitcoin, it would have turned into $29,000. Now, we have just had the third halving this year in 2020. The halving date was 11 May 2020, and the price at the halving was 8,984%. Now, there are no guarantees that history repeats, but it does rhyme. And it is possible that this cycle will have significant similarities, especially based on what I've shown you with banks, PayPal, institutions, public companies all getting involved in the cryptocurrency space, which lays the foundation for cryptocurrencies as a whole, as an asset class, to go much, much higher. So if we were to project this forward, we could say, based on some of the previous data, that the peak of the next cycle date could be anywhere between the 13th of May to the 1st of August 2021. So next year already. Now, since in 2012 the cycle gain was 9,128%, in 2016 it was 2,961%, so we could either look at an average gain, which is 6,044%, or if we're going to assume there is going to be a further reduction, then we can assume that maybe the cycle will do a 961% gain, meaning that every cycle there are diminishing returns, which makes sense because the larger that Bitcoin gets and the higher in price it goes, the harder it becomes for it to make those exponential returns. So in 2012, it was a fairly small market cap, a low price, so the gains in percentage-wise were much higher. 2016, it was bigger already, so the gains were smaller. And now, this time it is already higher than 2016, so we can assume that perhaps the gains might be smaller. But who knows? Maybe it'll still do another 2,000, 3,000, 5,000% over the years. And just basing the peak of the cycle price, just making some projections there, it is estimated that we could go anywhere between $86,000 and over $500,000 in the peak price of Bitcoin in this cycle. And that is not just me making these projections. Of course, it's not guaranteed, but there are a lot of people who are making similar projections. Experts in their field saying Bitcoin could go anywhere from $100,000 to $500,000 in the next few years. So here's a better way to look at the Bitcoin chart since its inception. Now this is a log scale, meaning that the distance from 10 to 100 is the same as the distance from 100 to 1,000. And that shows you very nicely the trajectory of the Bitcoin trend. And you can see the vertical lines are the three halvings. So every time this happened, the supply of Bitcoin got cut in half. And every time it's been followed with an exponential rally. So you can see over here, after the first one, we had the first peak. The second one, we had the second peak. And we have passed this first halving in May 2020. And we're running towards the point where the cycle could lead us up into anywhere, like I said, between 80,000 and potentially as high as 500,000. And that may sound absolutely ridiculous to you, but keep in mind that central banks are printing fiat currency like never before, meaning there is a devaluation of fiat currency, of the purchasing power of dollars. So even if we were to get a $500,000 per Bitcoin level at some point in the future, that $500,000, who knows how much it is worth. If they continue printing this much fiat currency, that $500,000 might only be worth $250,000 or $100,000 in today's dollars. So that is also something you have to keep in mind. But that is one of the beauties of Bitcoin. It is a hedge against inflation. It is something that is a store of wealth, just like gold and silver. But Bitcoin is often referred to as digital gold. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind is that there is Bitcoin and there are literally thousands of other cryptocurrencies known as altcoins. Now, if you're watching this and you're simply thinking, well, maybe I'll just go and buy Bitcoin and hold that for the long term. And that is absolutely possible. That is what these funds are doing. That's what some of the publicly listed companies are putting 1%, single-digit percentages of their cash assets, their cash reserves into Bitcoin and just holding it for the long term. So at the very least, that's an option that you can consider. But you have to be aware that the potential growth for Bitcoin versus altcoins, Bitcoin is much, much smaller. So if we look at Bitcoin versus the largest altcoin cryptocurrencies known as Ethereum, if we look at the last cycle, Bitcoin gained 2,961%, which is obviously huge. 29x your money with Bitcoin. Turn 1,000 into 29,000, turn 100,000 into 2.9 million. That's obviously huge. But look at what Ethereum did. Ethereum did 12,200%, right, for that same exact period. So when you're looking at Bitcoin versus altcoins, if you're happy just holding some Bitcoin, absolutely. I mean, the gains will still be very, very nice compared to any other asset classes. But there are certain altcoins that will outperform Bitcoin by 10 to 1, 20 to 1, maybe even 50 to 1. And if you're looking for gains, well, it's nice to hold Bitcoin and it's good to hold Bitcoin, but maybe it's also a good idea to hold a small amount of some other altcoins to increase the overall potential upside that you could have. And towards the end of the presentation, remember, I'll show you 3 of my altcoins that I've personally bet on for 2021 that I think have huge potential upside. I will share those with you at the end of the presentation. And also inside my program, Intelligent Cryptocurrency, every single month, what I do is I write a newsletter where I research one altcoin project that I think has a lot of upside potential, and I give all that information to the members. Once again, I'm not going to cover that right now, but if you stick around till the end, I will give you more information about my membership and how you can join the newsletter and get access to that research. Now, let's dive into this training. 3 secrets to making huge returns with cryptocurrencies. Before we get started, I just want to tell you really quickly, who am I and why should you be listening to me? So my name is Dirk de Bruin. That's me on the left over there. I'm an entrepreneur. I have been self-employed for 10 years. I have been trading Forex and stocks for many, many years. And then I discovered cryptocurrency. I bought my first Bitcoins in 2014 for as much as $250 each. So I found them pretty early. Now, the last 4 years, I have been full-time into cryptocurrencies. I have an education program and I'm trading, and all of this is in my program intelligentcryptocurrency.com. Over the last 4 years, I have traveled across the world. I've attended dozens of cryptocurrency and blockchain conferences to learn as much as I can about this industry and connect with some of the biggest influencers and heads of the industry. You can see the top left, that is me with CZ. He's the CEO of Binance, which is currently the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world. I've met many other founders of projects and cryptocurrencies, and all of that information I put together and share with my members at Intelligent Cryptocurrency. So I've been in the space and I know a thing or two about crypto. Now, just to get the legal disclaimer out the way, I am not a financial advisor. I cannot provide you with financial advice, and I don't want to tell you what to do with your money. I'm here to educate, I'm here to share my experience, and I would like to remind you that you should always do your own research and consult a financial professional before making any sort of investment decisions. With that out the way, let's get straight into the first secret, which is to position yourself early and within your risk threshold. So, most people fail to make money with cryptocurrencies and investments in general because they buy the top and they sell the bottom. They over leverage and they can't tolerate the swings, and they are not patient enough to realize their returns. Here's what happens when you do that. You lose a lot of money. You become incredibly stressed or depressed as a result of losing that money and just losing in general, and you'll be turned off from taking future risks, even if those risks provide enormous potential upside with limited downside. Most people do what is illustrated here on the chart. They tend to buy the top of the market and then ride it all the way down and sell for a 50, 60, 70, 80% loss. And that is the exact opposite of what you should be doing. It is not only limited to cryptocurrencies, it happens in stocks, it happens with real estate, it happens with precious metals. This is just general market psychology, and most people end up buying the tops and selling the bottoms. Now, what you should do is simple. You should get in early when nobody is still interested, when the sentiment isn't there, when your friends and family don't care about the investment, when you don't see it plastered all over TV and the media and social media, right? That is when you want to get in. You want to stay within 5% of your net worth. For cryptocurrencies especially, this means, like I've explained, If you risk 5%, the worst case is you lose 5% of your net worth, which you can recoup with other investments or other income. It is not the end of the world. It doesn't jeopardize your retirement or your ability to pay bills. And the potential upside is that you could double, triple, or quadruple your entire net worth with just a 5% bet. It's also incredibly important to have a long-term mindset. This is not something that you can control. It is not something that will happen overnight. So if you happen to get lucky with the timing and within 6 months from now, cryptocurrencies make an enormous move to the upside, that's fantastic. But what you want to be looking for is this is a period of multiple years. You want to be patient enough to be able to get into these markets and be in it for the long term. Just like I showed you in the beginning with the examples of Amazon and Google and Netflix and Uber, that didn't happen overnight. But you get in early and you sit on that investment, it could become a small fortune purely just by being patient. Secret number 2 is having access to research, training, and a mentor and a community. Most people fail with cryptocurrencies and investing in general because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know where to start, they don't have training, research, and information, and they don't have a mentor or community to ask for help or bounce ideas off them, and they go at it alone and they make mistakes, they make the wrong decisions, and they end up losing money. Here's what happens when you do that. Of course, you make the technical mistakes, especially with cryptocurrency. If you don't know what you're doing, it is technical and you will end up losing money if you try and do this on your own. If you go at this alone, you probably end up buying the wrong coins or getting scammed. This is a new industry. There are thousands of cryptocurrencies available, and there's a lot of bad and unethical people who are preying on beginners who don't understand the industry, who don't understand what to look for, and who don't understand the tech. So if you don't know what you're doing, chances are you're going to end up buying coins that are going to end up worthless, or you might even end up getting scammed. You'll end up wasting a lot of time trying to do this on your own. Okay, so again, if you don't have the education, you don't have a community, you don't have mentors, and you try and do this on your own, and you try and read blogs or go on YouTube, you're just going to waste so much time, and you're going to have so much misinformation because there's so much out there that is just complete garbage. And the result of all of this is that if you try and do this on your own, you're going to miss out on the opportunity to actually ride this up, to get into the profitable coins at the right time, and to be able to really capitalize on this opportunity. And when it comes to cryptocurrencies, you need an expert in your corner, someone that you can trust. You need training to help you get up to speed and show you how to buy cryptocurrencies, where to buy cryptocurrencies, how to store them securely, when to buy them, when to sell them, and you need a mentor and community you can turn to for help when you need it, so that you can avoid making those costly mistakes. And again, just to show you over here, these are some of the students from my community and my education program, Intelligent Cryptocurrency. Aaron says, I signed up the other day. I couldn't believe the amount of content on the website and the Discord channel. The technical analysis guideline is great. Charts is always something I knew I should know more about. Thanks for everything. On the left there, just wish to say thank you. Intelligent Cryptocurrency is a fantastic group, which I really enjoy being a part of. At the bottom, I am very grateful for all the knowledge and learning, and to have the ongoing personal support is fantastic. D is saying, Dirk has been a constant in the crypto space since I started my journey 2.5 years ago. He's someone who's vocal, supportive, and present in the good times as the more difficult. If you want honest research and chart analysis that is unbiased, I recommend Intelligent Cryptocurrency. Here are some more testimonials of members. I can show you many, many more. I'm not going to read through all of them. I will tell you more about how you can join my community at the end of the presentation. But either way, whether you end up joining me or not, to go at this alone is what's going to result in failure. You need a community, you need guidance, you need support, you need the education to be able to make this work. And once you have that, your chances of success become so much higher. So please, whatever you do, when you get involved with cryptocurrencies, do not go at it alone. You need a mentor, and you need a community, and you need education to be able to help you get started, to avoid mistakes and to avoid all the frustration. And finally, secret number 3 is you need a COS, you need a cash out strategy. So most people fail with cryptocurrencies and investing because they don't protect their capital and they don't take profits. Now, it's one thing to get involved with cryptocurrency, to buy crypto when it's low, to do everything right. But if you don't do these two things, if you don't protect your capital and you don't take profits when the time comes, everything else doesn't matter, because then you'll end up riding it all the way down and end up losing even more than you put in initially. So this is what happens when you fail to do that. You watch your paper profits evaporate. So that's one thing: you buy Bitcoin at, say, for example, $5,000. It goes to $20,000, but you're still in the market. That means your profit isn't real profit, it's paper profit. And if you don't cash out, well, then the price drops back down and you watch those paper profits evaporate. You end up losing your initial capital because you rode it all the way up, and then it starts dropping and it drops below your initial entry point. So you're even worse off than when you started. How to fix this is simple. So once again, you always want to protect your capital. So my personal strategy is to remove the initial capital when the coin doubles. If you buy Bitcoin at $5,000 and it goes to $10,000, you take out what you initially put in. Okay, that protects your initial capital. And secondly, you need a plan to take profits at set levels, and you need to stick to it. Okay, cryptocurrencies are very volatile. They can move enormously fast. They can go 50x, 100x, but they can come down just as fast. So if you don't have set profits, set levels to take money off the table, you'll end up riding that all the way up and all the way back down, and again, potentially leave you worse off than when you started. So my personal strategy is the following. I remove my initial when the coin doubles. Then I remove 10% profits at every further double. So I've taken out my initial capital, and then as the coin continues to double, once it goes 4x, 8x, 16x, I take another 10% off the table every single time. And then if it's a project that I believe in, I never want to sell all my holdings of this. I want to keep 10 to 20% of my holdings kind of as a moon bag. So in case the cryptocurrency does go towards the moon, then I'm holding that. Because we've seen that, right? We've seen that with Bitcoin. Bitcoin started out at under $1, but let's just say $1 for example purposes, and it just ended up going higher and higher and higher. Now imagine I bought a whole lot of Bitcoin at $1 and I sold it when it goes to $10, right? I would have missed out that whole ride from $10 to 10,000 or to 20,000. But if I would have said, okay, I'm going to keep 20% of my Bitcoin and I'm just going to hold it for the next 10 years, no matter what the price does, well then what's going to happen when the whole cryptocurrency industry gets so much bigger? Then at least I still have some of those coins, right? So that is part of my personal strategy. So let's recap what we've covered on this presentation so far. First of all, cryptocurrencies are a brand new asset class where there is an opportunity to get in early before it explodes. This is an opportunity that can turn $1,000 into as much as $13,210, $32,283, or even as much as $271,445. That is huge, 271x, okay? $1,000, yes, you can put in 5,000, you can put in 10,000, you can put in 500, whatever it is. And obviously the potential returns will stay the same in percentage basis. Cryptocurrencies are an asymmetric bet, so you can risk 5% of your net worth and have the potential to quadruple your net worth, which is an enormous opportunity that you won't find anywhere. So the 3 secrets to making money with cryptocurrencies, first of all, is to get in early and manage your risk. Stick within single-digit percentages of your net worth, and you want to get in early when other people are not interested in it yet. And that window is closing fast. As I've shown you, banks are getting involved, PayPal is getting involved, institutions, public companies are buying this. This is about to blow up and go mainstream. People still aren't talking about it as much. I haven't seen the retail FOMO and the mania phase just yet. But that could change literally in a matter of a few weeks. So right now we still have a tiny window to get in early before it takes off. If you miss that window, you want to be very, very careful buying in once it starts getting on TV and everyone starts talking about it, because that's probably when we're starting to get close to the top, and you don't want to be buying in the top. So you want to get in early and you want to manage the risk. Secret number 2 is you want to have access to research, training, and a mentor or a community to help you do this. Without that, you're going to struggle, you're going to make a lot of costly mistakes, and you're probably going to end up losing a lot of money. Secret number 3 is you need to have a cash out plan and you need to stick to it. So when you get involved with cryptocurrencies, you need to set exit levels at determined prices. Okay, you need to protect your initial capital when a coin goes up so that you cannot lose more than you put in. As soon as it doubles, take out your initial capital. And you also want to make sure to be able to take profits on the way up so that you don't ride something up and all the way back down again. And you need to stick to that cash out plan. Now, I just want to remind you, I am still going to share my 3 cryptocurrencies that I am personally betting big on that I think are going to provide enormous returns in 2021. So before we get to that, I want to extend an invitation to join my intelligent cryptocurrency community. And I've already talked about it a little bit here and there throughout the presentation, but what intelligent cryptocurrency is tutorials and training, it's ongoing research, it's my personal coin holdings, it's direct access to me and other members of the community to give you the best possible chance of success with cryptocurrency. Allow me to introduce intelligent cryptocurrency. So what is intelligent cryptocurrency? It is the 4 fastest shortcuts to success with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. It is over-the-shoulder education. It is the latest crypto news aggregation. It is cryptocurrency project research, and it is community and support. It is the best cryptocurrency education and community to help you get up to speed and get results with cryptos fast. I just want to share with you some testimonials from members that are currently in intelligent cryptocurrency and what they have to say. So Marion says, "Hi Dirk, as a total newbie to crypto since 2018, Dirk's help has been indispensable. There's so much info about there, but really being able to rely on well-researched projects has really paid off. His insights and guidance have helped me gain enormous profits. He always responds to my questions and is in the chat group constantly giving updates. Over time, the trust and bond with Dirk has grown, and I highly recommend intelligent cryptocurrency for all your crypto needs." Neptune says, "Hey Dirk, just wanted to send a quick note to appreciate all the effort that you put into the IC community. I've gotten massive amounts of value from being part of your community. There is no way I would have survived and come out on top after the 2018 crypto bear market without it. In addition to that, your coin picks have been great. Just to name one, it's amazing how you picked AVE, Lend, before all the hype, giving most of us massive profits in the recent run up. And just for clarification, AVE or Lend was one of my coin picks from 2017, and over the last, say, 365 days or so, it did a return of more than 200x from the lows. So it produced enormous profits, and the members who were able to act on that, well, they've been able to have massive potential profits. Sam says, "I've been in the crypto space since 2017. I've only followed Dirk's newsletter. There's always so much going on in the crypto space. If you have a job or business outside of the space, which most people do, it is impossible to keep track of everything. The IC newsletter and private group is pretty much all I need to keep me up to date with everything I need to know about the projects I'm invested in and possible future opportunities." Hi Dirk, just wish to say thank you. Intelligent Cryptocurrency is a fantastic group which I really enjoy being a part of. Also the huge amount of content and knowledge you provide in many areas, including the crypto technology, which can be very confusing for beginners. Technical analysis, the training module of identifying patterns, portfolio strategies combined with market psychology and emotion are of great assistance and guidance. I am very grateful for all the knowledge and learnings, and to have the ongoing personal support is fantastic. Thanks again. Kerry says, "I have been following Dirk for a few years now. Intelligent Cryptocurrency is a wonderful community, a great source of knowledge and education. I've been following others, but IC wins hands down every time. I recommend IC, Intelligent Cryptocurrency, whom I believe to be one of the best in this industry." Sasso saying, "It's one of the fastest and best shortcuts to success in this niche because you're directly tapping into the knowledge and experience of people doing this for several years now." Glenn says, "Without even trading yet, I can tell this is already the very best investment I've made so far. The newsletters are very well written and easily understandable. So much thought has gone into them. Really looking forward to the December newsletter." If you are a beginner and you know nothing about cryptocurrencies, this is step-by-step training to help you go from being a complete newbie to having a solid foundation and understanding about cryptocurrencies, where you'll learn exactly how Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies works from scratch. You'll learn how to research projects, where to buy them, how to store your crypto safely, and all the tools and services and terminology associated with the industry that you need to be able to navigate this space. If you already know about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, you'll be able to save time on research and get tips and insights handed to you on a silver platter, as well as being able to interact with a global community of cryptocurrency investors and have direct access to me personally. You'll save time by getting our news summaries, our monthly newsletter, and webinar updates. You're going to get insights into new projects, access our latest research, and benefit from our chart analysis and personal buy and sell movements. Quite simply, it is the most complete arsenal of training, community, and tools ever assembled for anyone wanting the best edge for success with cryptocurrencies. Here's what you're going to get when you're part of the Intelligent Cryptocurrency membership. First of all, you're going to get a monthly cryptocurrency newsletter. Every single month, you're going to receive a 20-plus page digital newsletter containing insights into the crypto space, the latest developments, the latest updates, and every single newsletter features at least one interesting project and potential lucrative opportunity in the cryptocurrency space. And of course, as a member, you will have access to the archives of all previously published newsletters. This has a value of $997. You'll also get a monthly video update. So every month there's going to be a new video update added to the members area where I go over the latest news stories, developments in the crypto space. I'll analyze the charts and share technical analysis with you so that you can get up to speed once again without having to spend hours every single day following the news and watching videos and looking at charts. And again, as a member, you'll also have instant access to all the previous published video updates. This has a value of $297. You'll get access to my complete cryptocurrency for beginners course. So this is perfect if you are starting out with Bitcoin and with cryptocurrencies and you don't really know how it works. This is an 18-lesson crypto for beginners course, very detailed, but very easy in a step-by-step, bite-sized fashion, also transcribed into text format. And after completing this course that you can work through at your own speed, you'll have a solid understanding of cryptocurrencies, how they work, how to buy them, where to sell them, and how to securely store them. And this is a value of $297. You'll also get access to a cryptocurrency trading course that I put together. And this is a very detailed and comprehensive course. It's more than 20 videos about money management, about how to read charts, which is called technical analysis, and how to trade cryptocurrency markets. I have over a decade of experience with trading Forex and stocks and crypto, and I share my insights. I put together my top high profit patterns, how to recognize them, which chart timeframes I use, everything that I personally use to navigate the crypto markets in a self-study course. This is available as part of the membership area, and this has a value of $997. So there's also special reports in the members area covering specific topics. For example, privacy and security, how to best use the computer and the internet setup that you have for at least improved security to make sure that you aren't making basic mistakes that will allow you to get hacked. I've also got a report on building a cryptocurrency portfolio. So if you're new and starting out, what things to consider and look for, how to create an exit strategy and what to look for, and many more. And this is an ongoing thing. So as the membership area grows, there will be more reports added to it over future. And you will get access to all of these reports as a member. This has a value of $297. So far to sum it all up, when you're a member, you get 12 monthly newsletter editions per year, $997 value. You get 12 monthly video updates per year, $297 value. You get a cryptocurrency for beginners course, 18 lessons, that has a $297 value. You have a cryptocurrency trading course with more than 20 lessons in it, $997 value, and cryptocurrency special reports, which has a $297 value. So far, everything I've mentioned already has a value of $2,903. But we're not done yet. So the biggest key, what you get, is not just education, but you also get a community. So you can see here in this beautiful drawing on the left is someone trying to go at this alone, being frustrated, don't know how to have success with Bitcoin or with cryptocurrency, because there's just this obstacle, right? There's the scams of unethical people all preying and trying to take advantage of beginners. There's tech problems and new ways. This is a new technology, so you have to learn that. There's a thing called shit coins, which is basically all coins that are created by scammers and by unethical people that are basically designed just to take people's money, and they're not going to go anywhere. There's all sorts of market manipulation, all sorts of problems with cryptocurrency if you try and do this on your own. And the way to get around that and to have success with cryptocurrency is by a two-pronged approach. First of all, you need the education, which I've already shown you get as part of intelligent cryptocurrency. But what's also very, very important is to have a community of like-minded people, cryptocurrency investors, people that are there to help you, guide you, give you ideas, and bounce ideas off you. So, as part of intelligent cryptocurrency, what I would say is one of the biggest features of why this is so important to have when you do anything with crypto is you get access to our private community. It is a private chat group where you'll have access. It's an app on your phone or on your computer. You can access it from your web browser anywhere in the world with a phone, a mobile, or tablet, 24/7, 365. And in this chat group, we basically have dozens of different channels around different topics. Okay, so we have channels around real estate, around stocks, around cryptocurrencies, around precious metals, technical analysis. And in this chat group, we're always active in there every single day. And what you get as part of this group, you get access to all the other intelligent cryptocurrency members. A diverse community, literally of people all around the world, from Australia to Thailand to Singapore to Dubai to the United States to South America. We've got members from all around the world. We're all invested in not only crypto, but also stocks and real estate and other investments. And this is just an amazing place to be, to get ideas, to get your questions answered, as well as just to make friends and talk about all different aspects of life. And additionally, I'm also in there. Obviously, you get direct access to me personally, so you can ask me questions and get them answered in real time. And this has a value of $997, which, if we sum it all up, gives you a total value of $3,900. But to make it even more valuable, what I do, and to make it even more easy for you to have success with cryptocurrencies, I share all of my personal buy and sell movements with members in the Discord chat group. So whenever I purchase any type of cryptocurrency, I tell you exactly which coin I'm buying, where I'm buying it, which price I'm buying at it, and which price I'm going to sell it at. And this allows you to see in real time where I'm personally putting my hard-earned money, okay? So what I'm buying and where I'm selling it at. And even just one single tip here has the potential to pay for the entire membership many times over. And this is a value of $997. So to sum it all up, what you get when you join Intelligent Cryptocurrency today is 12 monthly newsletter editions per year at a value of $997. 12 monthly video updates per year, $297 value. The Cryptocurrency Beginners Course, $297 value. The Cryptocurrency Trading Course, $997 value. The Cryptocurrency Special Reports, $297 value. The private Discord chat groups, $997 value. And access to my personal buy and sell movements, $997 value. For a total value of $4,879. But you're not going to pay $4,879. The competition in this space with newsletters and information about crypto and education programs doing something similar to what I'm doing, they charge as much as $2,500 per year as an annual subscription to be able to get their information. Okay, you're not going to pay $2,500 a year for a subscription. That is a huge amount of money. You're not even going to pay $1,997 a year, which is, I would say, still a lot of money, but I would say it's also a fair price for everything that I'm offering, because keep in mind, one single tip could make you that back in a year. Okay, but you're not going to pay $1,997 a year. So because you are watching this right now, I'm going to give you the choice of two options to be able to join Intelligent Cryptocurrency. So like I said, it's not $1,997 per year. You can get started right now and you can sign up right now for only $997 per year. This will be an annual renewal, so as long as you stay subscribed, you will continue to pay that every single year. Or you have the option to bypass the annual renewals, make a one-time payment of $1,997. You get VIP access. This is a one-time payment, and you will never have future renewals. There's no upsells, no future payments, nothing. You will be in for the lifetime of this program. You will get access to everything that's in the program and all future editions and updates and information that gets added to the membership area, all future newsletters, all future updates, everything without any future renewals if you choose the VIP access option. So let me sum it up for you over here. Right now on this presentation, you have the ability to join Intelligent Cryptocurrency either for the annual price $997 per year going forward, or if you want to skip that, one time $1,997 and no future renewals ever. Okay, and for this you will get access to everything I've just mentioned in this presentation. You will get a monthly cryptocurrency newsletter. You will also get access to all the previous newsletters in the archive. You will get a monthly video update for members only every single month going forward. You will get access to the beginners course. It's an 18 lesson course to get you up to speed on crypto. You will get access to the TA and trading course to learn how to read charts, how to trade. 20 lesson course, super detailed, that you can go through at your own speed. You will get access to the special reports that are already in the members area, but also any future ones that I do add to the members area. And of course, you get access to the private Discord chat group with literally hundreds of cryptocurrency investors from all around the world that are already in there. You get direct instant access to that. Of course, you get access to me personally inside the Discord chat as well. And you will be able to get access to my personal buy and sell movements in real time, which I share with members as I personally buy and sell. Obviously, that is not a signal, it's for information, but this is what I'm sharing with you in real time, so you can see what I'm doing with my own money, which projects I'm buying, when I'm selling this, and this alone, in my opinion, is just worth joining the program for. So to be able to get started right now, you can choose your plan, so either the annual $997 per year or the one-time VIP access for $1,997. All you need to do right now is go to intelligentcryptocurrency.com/join. When you go there, you will be able to choose the plan that you want. You'll be able to sign up and you will be able to get instant access to the members area, and then you'll be able to get added to the Discord chat groups and get started right away. Look, this is the ultimate risk-free opportunity, okay? Because besides everything that I'm giving you here, besides the really favorable pricing compared to any of the competition that's out there, also, I'm giving you something that I don't see other people do. I'm giving you a straight up stupid 60-day refund action-based guarantee. So what this means is basically, as long as you actually plan on using the education, if you join the members area, you go through the training, you join the chat groups, you ask some questions, you literally have 60 days to try this out, okay? Go through everything, get all my research, go through all the courses, participate in the chats, and if for whatever reason you are not happy with your membership, let me know before the 60 days are up, and you can get 100% of your membership fee back, okay? That is my guarantee to you. I don't see other people doing this, and I'm doing this because I know what I've created is so valuable and I can help you, right? And I know there is a level of discomfort in joining, right? And paying a membership fee. I know, so I'm taking that away, that discomfort, and I'm trying to make this as risk-free for you as possible to just dive straight in here, get all the info, get the help that you need, and if for whatever reason you're not happy, you get your money back. No problems at all. So to be able to join right now, go to intelligentcryptocurrency.com/join, choose the plan, either the annual renewal or the one-time VIP access option, and then you can get started right away. I am giving you literal risk-free access and mentorship. I'm giving you the education, the tools, the community to help you be successful with cryptocurrencies. The only way that you lose here right now is by not taking me up on this offer, by not joining Intelligent Cryptocurrency, by closing this presentation and not signing up. Okay, that is the only way that you lose, because you are completely backed by a 60-day money-back guarantee. So worst case, you get all the research, you get the information, you get to learn, you get all this exciting info. But if you don't take me up on this, you lose out on so much potential upside. Okay, and crazy returns are happening, as you've seen, but this is not going to continue forever. Okay, cryptocurrency markets move in cycles, and these cycles happen fast. Instead of happening every 10 years or every 20 years, they happen every 4 years or less, right? So what's happening right now will not continue forever. If you wait until it's too late, and I'm talking about not just joining intelligent cryptocurrency now, but if you join it later, if you wait another month or even a few more weeks, the markets could have already moved way higher. And the higher the markets go, the less I'm going to be able to help you, because the markets are already moved up and you miss that potential upside, and then it becomes much harder to enter because the market has already gone up 10x, 20x. Where do you enter at that point, right? So right now, for me, I think it's still very favorable, but you need to act on this now, because like I said, this is not going to last forever. If the markets continue to go up, at some point I'm just not going to be able to help you, and then the markets are going to crash again, maybe in a year from now, maybe less than that, maybe longer than that, who knows. But I think right now the opportunity is here, and I don't know how much longer that's going to be. So it is important that you act, or the opportunity will pass you by. Now, let's look at this logically. Okay, can you actually get started with cryptocurrencies when you join Intelligent Cryptocurrency? Can you learn about crypto, what it is, how to get started? Yes, there's an 18-lesson beginner's course to get you up to speed. On top of that, you have support in the Discord chat groups where you can ask questions and get them answered in real time. When you join Intelligent Cryptocurrency, can you learn about trading? The answer is yes. There is a 20-lesson detailed course about trading, reading charts, technical analysis, and you can go through this at your own pace. So again, you can learn this. Okay, can you stay on top of the latest developments? Absolutely. All right. You will get access to a monthly newsletter with massive updates every single month. You'll get a monthly video update with the latest news and latest developments in crypto. There's the Discord group where literally we're in there every single day. There's daily news updates, latest developments. All of this you get as part of an IC member, Intelligent Cryptocurrency, right? Can you get near immediate help in the Discord? Yes, okay. There's people from all around the world. So even if I'm not always available, because obviously I do need to sleep, but you can post a question in there. Members will jump in there. We have moderators. We have other people helping. So you have a question, you jump in the Discord, and you can almost get near immediate help. Is this more cost efficient than trying to do this on your own, or than other programs or whatever? Like I said, other programs literally charging you $2,500 a year, right, going forward. If you try and do this on your own, you're going to spend hours, weeks, and months trying to figure this out. If you can even do that, investing in other courses and so on and so forth. And by that time, the market will probably have already peaked and the opportunity has passed you by. So is this the most cost-efficient option, risk-free? Absolutely, yes, yes, yes. Okay, 60-day money-back guarantee. You can get started right away. Now, is this the best place to be? Education-wise, absolutely yes. There are so many tutorials and videos and trainings in the members area. On top of that, the Discord chat group, I'm in there every single day, okay, answering members' questions, sharing information, making new content. So education-wise, yes. Community-wise, we have an amazing community, positive, supportive people. There's no negativity, right? Ranging from people literally all around the world, from South America, North America, Europe, Africa, Australia, even in Asia, various countries, like literally from all around the world. And we have this community. People are super supportive. People from all walks of life. Some are completely new to cryptocurrencies and just getting started. Others have been around for several years and already know how everything works. And we have this just amazing community. Support wise, yes, you will almost always get near immediate support, or at least within 24 hours. Updates and research wise, every single day, every month, there's the newsletter, there's the updates, like I said. So again, is this more cost efficient than anything else out there? If you're going to try and figure this out on your own, if you want all the research, the training, the tutorials, that's going to take you enormous amounts of time, probably cost you a lot of money, and by then the opportunity will probably have passed you by. So right now, this is the most cost efficient way, and your risk once again is covered by our 60-day money back guarantee. So can this pay for itself and then some? Okay, that's a really good question that you might be wondering about. A $2,000 investment to join the membership fee for lifetime access, all it takes is if you put $500 in a cryptocurrency and it goes 5x, or $1,000 in a coin to 3x, and you can make your money back. You can see this stuff happens, right? The cryptocurrencies move like crazy, and there is a lot of money to be made potentially, right? So you can see over here, XVG, Verge, against Bitcoin, 47% in a day. ARK against the dollar, 41% in a day. We look over there on the right, it's a cryptocurrency called AVE, used to be known as Lend, 29,994%, right? So almost a 300x, and since then it's actually gone 500x already. So literally, if you had invested $1,000 into this coin at the lows, it could have turned into almost $500,000. That is how crazy this market is. And that chart on the right over there that you see, I'll share a bit more about that in a second. But basically, that was a coin that I've been very, very bullish on and shared with my members already in 2017. There's a lot of people who made a lot of money from Lend and from AVE because I shared my insights and my research into this project. Okay, so can you make the membership fee back? Absolutely, it is completely possible, and you don't even need to make crazy bets on it. Even, I mean, imagine something goes like 300x. Even if you put $100 into that, $100 turns into $30,000. So the potential is there. Absolutely, this can easily pay for itself over the coming months and years. Okay. All it takes is one tip or suggestion. You can see here's another example: 647% in under 60 days. 475% in under 6 weeks. And you know, this is just such a no-brainer way to get started with crypto because, like I said, it's risk-free. And if you resist placing this risk-free investment in yourself by joining Intelligent Cryptocurrency today, okay, you miss out potentially on the chance to make life-changing gains. Okay, you miss out on this discount over here that I'm giving you right now because it's still discounted. I just want to help as many people as I can. Okay, there's people telling me, you know, I should be charging $3,000, $5,000, whatever for this, you know, but I want to help as much as possible. Okay, so right now, because you're watching this, you already see the price, $997 per year if you want the annual subscription, or $1,997 for lifetime access, VIP access with no future renewals. If you don't join today, you miss out on the education, the community, and why would you even want to miss out on this? Cryptocurrency is booming. The world is changing. Who knows what's going to happen, right? There's so much happening in the world. All of it we're covering, we're sharing inside the Discord groups with cryptocurrencies, but also what's happening with the economy, with the stock markets, with real estate, how to position yourself to be able to, you know, maximize your chance for preserving your wealth and for protecting your wealth, because the world is changing, right? Money printing is going insane. Fiat currency is devaluing. Banks are at high risk. There's potential for bail-ins. There's all sorts of crazy stuff going on, and cryptocurrencies are just one vehicle that you can make small asymmetric bets and invest 5 or 10% or less of your net worth, but have the potential to double your net worth or retain your purchasing power and protect your wealth from being confiscated by banks, bail-ins, and who knows what's going to happen, right? So you get access to all of this. You can try it out risk-free for the next 60 days, but if you miss this, the potential downside for you is huge, right? So you have it's a literal risk-free investment right now to join Intelligent Cryptocurrency. And you can see I'm really passionate about this because I want to help people. We're going through difficult times, and I know I can help people, and that's what I can do inside my program, right? So again, this is what you get when you join. Okay, 12 monthly newsletters per year. That is a value of $997. You get 12 monthly video updates per year, $297 value. You get the cryptocurrency beginners course, 18 lessons, $297 value. Cryptocurrency trading course of 20 lessons, $997 value. You get access to my cryptocurrency special reports. You get access to the private Discord chat groups for a value of $997, and you get access to my personal buy and sell movements at value of $997. So everything that you're getting here is a value of $4,879. As you know, you're not going to pay that much. Okay, the 2021 special price that you have right now by watching this presentation is to be able to join for only $997 per year. This is an annual renewal, or if you don't want future renewals, you just make the one-time payment for $1,997. VIP access, no upsells, no future renewals, no nothing. You get access to everything that's being created already and everything that will be added to the members area in future. So to join right now and get access to everything here, go to intelligentcryptocurrency.com/join. Choose the plan that you want, either the annual renewal plan or the VIP access plan for $1,997, and you can get instant access. You can get started right away. You'll be added to the private Discord chat groups, and we can get you up to speed. And If you're wondering, do you need to buy any tools? Can you get started? What do you need to be able to participate in this? Literally, all you need is a laptop, a phone, and an internet connection. And the only thing you might need is a VPN. It's a virtual private network to protect your internet connection. But basically, this is something you should be using already, whether you're into crypto or not. It literally costs like $5 a month. So that's pretty much it. You need a laptop, a phone, and internet, and you can get started. Okay. If you're wondering, you might be a total beginner. You might not be very good with any of the tech stuff. It might be new. It might be intimidating. Look, I get that. That is why I created Intelligent Cryptocurrency. That's why I created the beginner's course. That's why I make all the tutorials to be able to help, right? I designed this for literally like my parents' generation, 60 plus and late 60s, to be able to understand. They don't know how to use computers very well and the technology, but I literally designed this to walk them through it step by step. And for anyone who's not very tech savvy and not really good with computers, everything is there, right? And if you're wondering, will this only work for you if you're anywhere in the world? You can basically do this from anywhere, right? Whether you're in the US, in the UK, in Europe, South America, Australia, Asia, right? Cryptocurrencies are global, and you can get started with this. Also, the membership in Intelligent Cryptocurrency, it's online, right? So you can go through this at your own pace. All you need is an internet connection. And whether you're 18 or 20 years old and you're excited about learning about crypto, or whether you're 60 or 70 or 80, we literally have members that are in their 80s that are working through the training, that are learning about cryptocurrency, and they're loving it. The support is there. If you have any questions, the guidance is there. So whether you're old or young, absolutely you can use this. And of course, like I said already, if you're not technical, yes, absolutely, all the training is there, and you will get access to the support too. So what about all the courses inside Intelligent Cryptocurrency? Well, if you take the VIP access option for the $1,997, you get updates for life, okay? Every single thing that gets added in future will be yours at no additional cost. Obviously, if you are taking the annual subscription, you will get access to all the updates as long as you're paying on the annual basis. So, anything that gets added even after you sign up, obviously will be yours. VIP access, no future costs at all or renewals. And with the annual membership, obviously you'll need to continue to pay every single year if you want to continue to have that access. So that is an option that you can choose. You can literally do this with as little or as much time as you want. So if you have an hour per day, you can go through the training and the courses at your own pace. There's no requirement to spend hours every single day doing this. You can literally do it how you want. You will receive a new newsletter and video update every single month. So the schedule is inside the members area, but the 7th of every month, you will get the new crypto newsletter, and the video update is typically done on the third Wednesday. So the third Wednesday of the month. So basically this splits up the month basically in a nice 2-week period. So every 2 weeks you get an update, and you can basically stay up to date with just the newsletter and the video update. So if you have a busy schedule, that's perfect. Just, that's all you need to do. And you will have full access to everything immediately after you purchase. You can go sign up, create an account, get access to all the courses, the previous newsletters, all that kind of stuff right away. What about the 60-day action-based refund guarantee? It's literally that, okay? It's a guarantee. So there is no risk for you joining. Like I said, if you have any objections or you're not happy, within 60 days, just email support@intelligentcryptocurrency.com. The help desk will be there. Also in the members area, you'll be able to just contact. If you have any questions, ask for a refund. I will literally give you that refund if you want within the 60 days, okay, if you're not happy. So there is no risk. All that you risk is basically losing a bit of time to sign up and go through the stuff. And the upside is potentially life-changing. You get to learn new skills. You get to connect with hundreds of members literally all around the world who are doing this. There's so much potential upside, right? So you have that 60-day guarantee. And look, what I will say to you is this: if cryptocurrency isn't for you for whatever reason, and you don't want to learn about it, you don't want to get started, that is cool. But if you are watching this right now and you are doing anything with cryptocurrencies, but you decide not to join me inside Intelligent Cryptocurrency, the risk is huge, and I would really, really, for your own benefit, advise you to not do that, okay? If you're going to go at this on your own, people are going to lose so much money. I see it every day. People who are sending funds to the wrong address and losing $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 by making a wrong thing, or people falling for scams that could easily be identified. um, that's a benefit. You have access to the group. So if anything you're not sure about, you hop over into the group, you share whatever the link is, whatever you're thinking about doing, and you ask for feedback from the group from more experienced people. And sometimes they'll just be able to tell you, no, that's a scam, stay away from it, right? I've seen people lose tens of thousands of dollars literally falling for scams that could have easily been avoided just by posting in the group and getting some feedback from it, okay? Tech mistakes, installing the wrong wallet, sending the wrong transactions, it can cost you thousands or tens of thousands of dollars if you do this on your own. So literally, just joining this is already making its money back, okay? If you try and do this, you will probably lose at least $1,000 or more if you try and do this on your own. And I'm not trying to scare you here, okay? I would love to have you join me inside Intelligent Cryptocurrency. I'm not trying to pressure you or anything like that. I've literally been in the space for multiple years, day in, day out, okay, full time. I've helped literally hundreds of people, if not thousands of people, and I've gotten so many requests of, how can I help me? I installed the wrong wallet, I just lost money, I just got scammed, I did this, I did that, I did that. And I can help with this stuff because I've been through it, okay? I've also lost money. I've also fallen for scams. I know how all this stuff works, and I can help you with that. And the only way to do that is if you join Intelligent Cryptocurrency. Otherwise, I can't help you, right? So the benefit is there. And like I said, I'm taking all the risk because for the first 60 days, if you want your money back, you just ask me and I will give that to you, right? So it is a big win-win-win for everyone. You need to join here so you can get access to all of that if you're doing anything with crypto. And look, the proof is all there. So if you're new to my content and you've just found this presentation and this is the first time you're seeing me, right? I get it. Online there's a lot of unethical people, and hopefully you get the point by now. I've really tried my best to make this presentation to come across as no BS, no hype. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to share all my best information in the shortest period of time putting this together. And the proof is all there, okay? I have a YouTube channel, Dirk Crypto Diggy, as you can see over there on the screenshot too. And I've been doing this for multiple years. So you can see here on the left, and you can go and search for this if you want, go into YouTube and verify that this is here. You can see on April 19th, 2019, I made this video on my YouTube channel and I said owning one Bitcoin may be the best financial decision of your life. At that time, Bitcoin was trading at $5,500, or even less actually. And Bitcoin has already gone to over $40,000, right? So that is like I'm here. I've got the track record. I've got the experience. It's not like I just came here into this market like many people do, because when crypto goes up, all the snake oil salesmen come out and start selling you courses and all this stuff. I know how that works, right? They just want to profit on it, but they don't have the experience. I've been doing this for years and years and years. Okay, I know what I'm doing. You can see on the right. This was about the project Lend. It is now called AVE. You can see the date. You can go and search this on YouTube if you want. January 21st, 2018. Lend at the time was trading at just under 200 million market cap. It was trading at 20 cents. Okay, literally, it went to $2 billion in market cap. It did a 10x, just like I predicted in this video, in under 2 years. Okay, so that alone was a 10x prediction on that specific project. I have many more different projects that I cover, that I research. That's what I do in my newsletter, inside the training. So the proof is all there. I've been doing this for a long time, and I continue, I plan on continuing just to share this knowledge and experience. And the best way I can do that is in my newsletters inside Intelligent Cryptocurrency. Okay, the community is amazing. You can join this risk-free, like I said, 60-day refund guarantee. TC, Dirk's newsletter helps me find diamond in the rough crypto picks. There's no way I would ever be able to do this by myself. Aaron, I signed up the other day. I couldn't believe the amount of content on the website and the Discord channel. The TA is great. Thanks for everything. D is saying, Dirk has been a constant in the crypto space since I started my journey 2.5 years ago. If you want honest research and chart analysis that is unbiased, I highly recommend Intelligent Cryptocurrency. Ben saying, Dirk goes above and beyond. Love your work. Looking forward to things to come and a couple of sneaky celebratory drinks somewhere. JG, I have been following Dirk for over 3 years now. Throughout that time, Dirk has continued to provide info, news, updates, and support. All right, thanks again. You can see over here my portfolio, and that was a long time ago already, sitting at 50% net profit. So that's already increased already, guys. And I can continue to show you so many examples. All the testimonials are there. Okay, these are all real people. You'll be able to meet them inside the Discord chat groups. You can see over here, I trust you, Dirk. I've known you since 2017. We had a few conversations in the group. After the 2018 crash, when every crypto group owner vanished, you were still there and you were still in the market, which makes me double my trust. And that is absolutely true. In the bear market, that's what I'm saying. When the markets go up, all these snake oil salesmen come out of nowhere, start trying to sell you course and trying to pretend they're an expert. I've been doing this for years. Even in the bear market, when things crashed, every single day I was there. I was making content. I was helping members, writing newsletters. And that's what you get when you join Intelligent Cryptocurrency. Okay, no BS, no hype. I'll always tell you straight and be transparent with you. Rob saying I bought a bunch of ADA based on one of your videos, up 89%. I'm following Dirk since 2017. His technical analysis, great picks for the coins are the best. I made a lot of money following him. Melinda say, if you ever get down to Austin Murr, let me know, I'll buy you a beer. I watched your video about the ETH pump you predicted, dropped 4,000 to ETH, add to my existing holding, over 30% in a day. Marcus saying, made some good money on this. Thanks, Dirk, for the recommendations over the year. Ray, Merry Christmas, Dirk. Thank you for doing great work as always. My life has already changed without the bull run. Thanks to you, mate. Have a great day, and let's make an unforgettable 2021. So you can see, I have so more. I'm not going to run through dozens and dozens of them, but these are all real people, real success stories that all appreciate what I've created, and you'll be able to meet them inside the chat groups, okay? So to join, to sign up, you have the choice right now, either an annual renewal of $9.97 per year, or, in the long term, if you're planning to subscribe for the long term, it just makes way more sense to join the VIP access. No future renewals, no upsells, nothing. You get access to everything. So, if you're planning to stay subscribed for like 3, 4, 5 years, it makes way more sense. It's way cheaper, just the one-time payment for $19.97. But you're completely welcome to sign up for the $9.97 per year if you want to try it for the year. So to sign up, go to intelligentcryptocurrency.com/join. You'll be able to choose your plan, create an account right after you pay, and get instant access to the entire members area, the monthly newsletters, the video updates, the beginner's course, the trading course, the special reports, the private Discord chat group, and my own personal buy and sell movements. And look, again, I just want to share this with you. You're watching this right now, okay? You've invested this time to get to this point in this presentation, and you know what is happening right now. I've tried my very best to explain this to you. You have this opportunity right now. This is potentially a once in a lifetime opportunity where you have the potential for so much upside, but this is something that is time sensitive. Once this opportunity passes, it is not going to last forever. It may not come back again, because I do think that in future there will be regulation and the market cap will be bigger. These crazy gains of 100, 200, 300x potential, I don't think those are going to be there anymore in future, or not as often as they are now. So right now is still a very special point in time. But imagine a few years from now, and you're looking back on this, or even maybe 12 months from now, and someone was here watching this presentation, having the opportunity, and it played out exactly like I've been telling you. Like the markets boom, there's potential 50, 100, 200x, and you would have had the opportunity, but you didn't act on it. You didn't join Intelligent Cryptocurrency at risk-free. You didn't learn about the stuff, and you missed out on some of the biggest potential life-changing gains ever, right? What would you say to this person, right? If you could go back in time and they missed out on it, you would say, hey, go and sign up right now. Learn about the stuff. At least put in the time, right? Learn, go through the courses. You literally have nothing to lose. Why would you pass on this opportunity? You can literally go through all the training, all the courses. If you're not happy, you just ask for your money back within the 60 days. It's no problem. Why would you pass on that, right? That's what I would say to this person. That's what I would say to myself if I was in that position, right? If I go back in time. And look, you got to think about, who do you want to be in future? How do you want your life to look like? Because the world is changing. We are in for some very difficult times in the years and the decade ahead, in my opinion. I think things are going to get a lot worse economically. We're seeing the lockdowns. We're seeing all this crazy stuff. And if you don't act, your potential future, your wealth, your freedom, your ability to live life on your own terms is going to decline. You have to take action. You have to do things, right? So if you want to continue to have freedom, whether that's materialistic things, cars and jets, whatever, if you want to be able to have the financial freedom to live where you want, maybe even still be able to travel, who knows how that's going to go. But if you do want that, or you want to be able to spend time with your family and not be stuck and tied to a paycheck, or be worrying about how you're going to operate your business if you're not allowed to leave your home and all that kind of stuff, right? you need to take some actions and you need to take steps to be able to ensure that future for yourself. And look, let me show you how I think. I've been doing this for the whole presentation already, but I just want to sum it up here. So the rise of cryptocurrencies as a new asset class is literally a once in a lifetime opportunity. Okay, this is something that has come around in the last decade. It's completely new. And this is a chance, if you know what's happening, like I've been explaining, to hop on that train as it starts moving, okay? And the train is already moving. This is a chance for the regular people to have a shot, a real shot at becoming incredibly wealthy. Most people will miss out on this, okay? That's just basically how it is. But by knowing how this is, you can hop on that train and go along for the ride. And look, crypto has been proven. Several years ago, you might still be wondering, or 2017 even, people were still wondering, is this legit, or is this like another fad? Is it a scam? Whatever the case is. But this has been here Bitcoin has been around for 12 years now. Okay, the institutions are getting involved. The banks, PayPal is offering crypto services. JP Morgan is literally offering crypto banking services to crypto exchanges. Okay, billionaires are investing their funds. Small percentages, single digit percentages, but publicly listed companies, MicroStrategy invested more than $1 billion into Bitcoin because they see the future of it, and they understand that holding cash, fiat currencies, US dollars, euros, every single year you hold on to that cash, it's reducing in purchasing power, right? Bitcoin is the opposite. It's scarce. It's going to continue to go higher, and more people are starting to realize this, okay? And as this happens, you've been around, okay? You've seen how the internet has grown over the past 20-25 years. I remember I grew up with dial-up internet, okay? Super slow computers. The internet was nothing. There was this was even before Google. This was before there were smartphones, before Apple, all this stuff. I witnessed that, and we've seen it. We've seen how that has grown into these days, everyone having a smartphone with 4G or 5G. You can stream videos off your phone, even in the plane at 30,000 feet in the air, right? You can see how that's gone from a small percentage to literally billions of people who use the internet on a daily basis. And I think that cryptocurrencies are going to follow the same path. They are a combination of financial instruments with the technological aspect. And cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, they're basically more efficient as a way of payment and a way of communicating. And all the other cryptocurrencies with blockchain technology, it is just the next step in the evolution of money and technology, and we're moving into this digital world. We already are in a digital world. So initially, these first 12 years of Bitcoin, that's been the testing period, but you can see it's growing and more people, and it's like a snowball. Initially, it's slow, right, to get bigger and bigger, but as it gets bigger and as it gains momentum, it just starts to get bigger and faster and quicker. And I think the same thing is going to go with cryptocurrency, right? First it's slow, and then suddenly, boom, it just spreads to tens of millions, hundreds of millions of people. And obviously the prices are likely to just follow up with that. So this is an enormous opportunity. Okay, can you imagine what's going to happen to the prices of Bitcoin and other crypto when instead of having 50 million people around the world who own crypto, we go to 500 million or 1 billion people who all own some Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, right? I believe this is by far the biggest opportunity to get set up for life rich without hard work, okay, without being very smart at all, and without effort. You basically just need to know about this opportunity, act on it, participate in the markets, and just sit along for the ride. That is literally it, okay? And you could potentially turn every $1,000 into $20,000, $50,000, even as much as $200,000, okay? It has happened before, it is still happening, and these opportunities are here, but you need to act, and then you need to be patient. So this is it. Okay, you only get one shot. If you don't take this right now, you could end up regretting it forever, while others enjoy their life of financial freedom and early retirement. If you refuse to sacrifice to get what's important to you becomes the sacrifice. So crazy returns are happening, but this will not continue forever. Okay, like I've said, if you wait until it's too late, I can no longer help you. And this is why I'm stressing this so much. Okay, I'm not trying to pressure you into joining at all, but I'm telling you this is urgent. These markets will not continue to go up forever, and the opportunity will pass you by unless you act now. Even waiting another week or waiting another month or 2 months, markets could continue to push up so much higher, and then it becomes so much harder for me to help you until it gets to a point where the market might peak, and there's no way I can help you. Even if you want to join, you can. But at that point, all I can do is tell you like, hey, the market's already peaked. They're probably going to crash. It's not smart to keep your money in, right? Right now, we still have that opportunity that right ahead of us. I believe we still have several months at least to go. So this opportunity is here now. But if you wait, then that opportunity might pass you by, and I can't help you anymore. So again, who do you want to be? How do you want your future to look? You have the chance to take control over it right now with asymmetric bets on a small industry that could potentially become enormous, and you can hop along for the ride. The awesome truth is you can be that person, and I'm removing the hard part for you. Okay, I'm giving you all my experience, all my knowledge, all my research, and just shortcutting you directly to success, what has taken me literally years to learn. And you are looking at the best choice right now. The education is there, you're getting the updates, the research, the community is there, hundreds of members literally from all around the world. That alone, they say your network is your net worth. You get to increase your network by hundreds of people instantly when you join. Okay, the support is there. The chance to get this now at the best time is here. This is simply it. Okay, 10 years from now, what could this one decision lead to? It's risk-free. You can join, you can get the information, and what would the chance really taken here cost you? A little bit of your time, that's it. Okay, so would you regret not trying right now and feel great knowing that you saved maybe $10 a day for a few months, literally risk-free, right? Would you regret that? Imagine 10 years from now you didn't take this opportunity and you missed out on the chance to get 100, 200, 300x potential returns on the crypto, or learning, or being part of the network and the community, right? In order to get to where you want to be, something has to change, and you have to seize the opportunity. But there is a minor discomfort. Okay, I know that all growth takes discomfort. If there wasn't discomfort, it wouldn't be growth, right? If you could continue to advance in life without discomfort, well, then everyone would be awesome and living their best life, right? If you want to lose weight, you have to have the discomfort of changing your diet or exercising more. If you want to move up in life, you need the discomfort of learning and investing in your education and putting in the time to learn, right? So there is a discomfort for you to join Intelligent Cryptocurrency. I get that, right? I've showed you everything. I'm leading you to the door, but you have to take the next step here and join and make that payment, invest in yourself. I've tried to make this as risk-free as possible by giving you that 60-day refund policy, but the next step is completely up to you. So to join us inside, all you need to do right now is go to intelligentcryptocurrency.com/join, select the plan that you want, either the annual renewal, $997 per year, or to actually save money in the long run, the one-time payment plan, VIP access, $1,997, no future renewals. Go to intelligentcryptocurrency.com/join, select your plan, and get instant access to everything here in the members area. Get added to the Discord chat groups, and you'll be able to get started right away. All right, so now is the time you have been waiting for. My personal 3 coin picks I am personally betting on for a huge ROI. And just a quick disclaimer, once again, this is not financial advice, okay? These are just 3 coins that I personally believe in. I think they have huge potential. I'm putting my own money in these coins. I do own these coins, okay? So I'm not telling you to blindly buy these tokens. I'm just sharing with you what I've personally done and why I believe in these coins, so that you can go and do your own research. And before you make any investment decisions, before you buy any tokens, go out there and consult a financial advisor. That being said, coin number 1 is a project called ARK. Okay, so you can see over here on the right, I have all this information about the website. So feel free to screenshot this so you can refer to it later. That's the easiest way to do that right now. Official website ark.io, and there you have various other information like the token details on CoinGecko, their Reddit, their Twitter, Discord, GitHub, roadmap, and that kind of stuff. Okay, so the ARK project, basically in their own words, this is a project that empowers everyone, regardless of their aim or tech background, to quickly and easily leverage blockchain technology. We provide the tools and resources that enable individuals, developers, and startups to apply blockchain technology as a foundation for their own projects, applications, and ideas. So basically what they're focusing on is to make blockchain accessible to businesses and developers in a very easy way so that these people don't need to go and develop their own blockchain, which is incredibly costly, expensive, and time consuming to do. So they can just use Arc and pretty much use that to interact with other blockchains, to create their own blockchain, to create their own tokens, but all built on top of Arc. This is a project that initially ICO'd in 2016, so they've been around for a long time. They've been very transparent with their funding, with the money that they've raised. They've been very responsible. They've provided enormous communication over the last few years. Okay, they've put out monthly updates, reports. They're active on Twitter. They're active on their blog. There is so much information, and I really like everything about this project, and I really believe in what they're doing, and that eventually, and this is a big way that I personally choose my coin, is I base or I really look for quality and products. Okay, so in the space, there's a lot of hype with coins that just come out, and there's marketing promises and all these kind of things. But what I look for is no BS, no hype. I want them to build something. I want them to make progress. I want them to deliver on their promise. Because when they have an actual working product, I think the chance down the line that this is going to succeed and that their token is going to increase in value is much higher than a big promise with nothing to back up the promise. Okay, so Arc is a project I heavily believe in and that I put a lot of money in, and I really believe that this project will succeed down the line. Coin number 2 is a project called Icon, and the token is ICX. Once again, feel free to screenshot this. Okay, the official website, icon.foundation. And basically the vision of Icon is to redefine the meaning of communities. In doing so, introduce an era of decentralization. We envision creating a world by connecting such communities. So basically, Icon is a project, it's based in South Korea. Okay, it's very much focused on the South Korean market, but because it is blockchain, because it is cryptocurrency, it can go global. Okay, and this project also has been around since 2017. They have an enormous team working on it. They have made enormous progress. They're focused on interoperability, meaning focused on connecting different blockchains, connecting communities. They have a private company that's working on the Icon project on top of it, that's building on top of it, called Icon Loop. And Icon Loop is really focused on blockchain solutions for enterprises. And Icon Loop is working on a number of different projects. One of them, which is recently launched, called My ID, and it's digital identity on the blockchain, which allows people to actually have their information, their passport, their driver's license, all that kind of stuff through the My ID on the Icon blockchain, and that will be able to interconnect with different services such as banking, and they're even working on having degrees and diplomas and that kind of stuff on the blockchain. Icon is a huge project, and I am very, very bullish on it. It seems like they are very competent. They've made enormous progress. Like I've said, they even have ties with the South Korean government. There's a lot of partnerships happening there. So, once again, go and verify all this information. Go and do your own research. But this is the number 2 coin that I'm personally betting on for future success. Coin number 3 is a project called Engine, and the coin is called ENJ. Okay, so once again, screenshot this, the official website, engine.io. So Engine is focused around gaming, so online gaming, video games. Okay, and this is obviously a huge, huge industry. Now, the nice thing that I like about Engine also, they've been around since 2017, but they're not just a random coin. They've got a whole ecosystem built out. Okay, they have software development kits that people can build on top of. They have an Engine wallet, okay, an ERC20 token wallet. They have game plugins, virtual item management apps, a payment gateway platform. They have so many things going for them. It's a whole ecosystem. It's not just a single project or a single token. And one thing that I really like is also they're focused on something that's called non-fungible tokens, NFTs. And basically what this means, and this is very important, especially for the video game industry, but also for digital assets in general. It means that a digital asset can actually be captured in a unique token. So non-fungible means there's no other token like it. So Bitcoin, one Bitcoin is fungible. You can swap it with another Bitcoin. Okay, one barrel of oil is fungible. You can swap it for another barrel of oil. But a non-fungible token could mean that you could put a video game character or a unique weapon or a unique sword or a shield or something like that, and you can outright own that item out of the game, and you can trade with it on marketplaces. Virtual item sales like this in video games is already a massive industry. There are people paying tens of thousands of dollars for these virtual items, and Engine is one of the largest projects that is working on integrating this and making it all happen, and they're doing very, very well so far, in my opinion. So I am very bullish on the future of Engine, the whole project, and the coin. And video games is just something that's huge, and it's only going to continue to get bigger and bigger, especially with everyone kind of stuck at home and locked in their houses. Gaming and the transition to gaming on the blockchain and NFTs, Engine is a project, like I said, I am very, very bullish on this. So look, at this point, I'm about to wrap this up. I don't want to leave you empty-handed, so hopefully I'm going to see you inside Intelligent Cryptocurrency. Hopefully you're going to sign up. You see the value here and the importance of joining. But if you do want more information or you want to do some research and see for yourself, my YouTube, search for Dirk Crypto Diggy. You'll be able to see all my videos, my previous videos, my predictions, all that kind of stuff. Instagram at Intelligent Cryptocurrency. Feel free to follow me there. Twitter at Dirk Crypto Diggy. And what I want to do for you also is I've prepared a write-up, a research about the 3 different coins that I've just shared with you. So if you email support@intelligentcryptocurrency.com, put in the subject line coin report, I will reply to you with this free PDF. You'll get the research and the write-ups on all 3 of these coins I just shared with you and why I personally believe they are really good projects with high potential upside. So a final summary, final chance for you to join right here before I wrap things up. Go to intelligentcryptocurrency.com/join. Select the plan, either the $997 per year, or if you want to end up saving money in the long run, one-time payment, $1,997, VIP access, no future renewals, completely covered by a 60-day money-back guarantee. As soon as you pay, you'll get instant access to the members area. You'll be able to get added to the private Discord chat group and meet everyone that I've shown you the testimonials. You'll be able to ask questions, get support, and basically get up to speed ASAP. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you inside Intelligent Cryptocurrency, and I hope that we can navigate this cryptocurrency space together in the coming months and years and really be there to help you have as much success as possible. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you inside Intelligent Cryptocurrency.